Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and the Restless Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Claire informs her parents that she will soon begin working with her grandmother at Society. Although she is excited for the challenge, she is disappointed that she will no longer be Harrison's nanny. She hopes the youngster won't be too disappointed after telling Kyle in summer. She hopes to be able to tell him herself, but it will be a difficult conversation. She wants him to understand that she won't leave him. Victoria is certain she will continue to see him frequently. It won't be the same according to Claire. She informs them about the pigeon game she plays with him. She inquires as to whether Victoria and Cole believe she is making a mistake. Victoria mentions Billy's dissatisfaction, while reassuring Claire that they are satisfied with her. Claire doesn't believe she will be impacted by that. Cole assures her that they will help her and believes she must finish this. Claire claims that she does not take for granted the fact that she even has a say in her destiny. Victoria merely hopes that she has considered this and what she will be leaving behind. She hopes they're not coming across as unsupportive to Claire. Cole continues by saying that Claire will excel in anything she does. Their goal is to protect her. According to Victoria, they want to confirm that they have all the details. Despite the risks, Claire is certain that she wants to collaborate with Nikki. All Victoria and Cole want is for her to be content. According to Claire, she has a lot to be grateful for right now. Kyle is shocked to see Summer when she gets to the Abbott estate. Harrison responds that she just returned from a playdate when she asks whether he is around. She believes that they ought to inform him that Claire will no longer be his babysitter. I believe we should deliver the news. Kyle is unable to comprehend. He believes Claire should deliver the news. Summer believes that they must demonstrate to Harrison that they agree with him on this. Kyle fears that she is attempting to deny Claire this. Allowing her to inform him on her terms is what they owe her. Summer contends that since they are his parents, they ought to provide the information initially. Kyle claims that he has a particular place for Claire. Summer is certain that he will comprehend. Kyle seems to be relieved that Harrison won't be hanging out with Claire as much. Are you sure this isn't about my connection with Claire? Kyle asks Summer. They are now closer. Summer chuckles. Does he want to know if she's jealous? What does he want from her, she wonders. Without telling her, he began dating her cousin, who was their son's nanny. She is bothered according to Kyle. This is about Harrison, Summer insists. All she's doing is watching out for her son. She's moved on with Chance, and Kyle says he'll see how things work out with Claire. Summer's face conveys a distinct message. You and Chance are still doing well, aren't you? He asks. Summer informs Kyle that she is taking a break with Chance. When he detained Daniel, tensions between them increased. Chance refused to listen to her or even consider any other options because she knew he was innocent. Even if he was mistaken, he refuses to say sorry or express regret. Kyle acknowledges that it's a lot, but he still hopes they can figure it out. It's strange, Summer acknowledges, adding that he is the first person she has told about her and Chance. Are you sure you're okay with him dating Claire? Kyle says. That's his business, replies Summer. We have both moved on, as you mentioned. She inquires as to whether he feels comfortable discussing Claire with Harrison. She wishes to demonstrate to him their unity. Yes, we'll tell Harrison together, Kyle says. Ian grimaces as he stares out the window of their motel room, takes up his phone, grimaces once again, and goes to pour coffee. Jordan enters saying, "That girl. How dare she?" Ian inquires as to her whereabouts and the reason for her delay. He complains about being confined there. If he doesn't like it, Jordan advises that he go out and play spy. What happened out there? Ian asks. Is anything new? Oh yeah, and you're not going to like it, she continues. Jordan informs Ian that while Sharon was away, she followed Michael Baldwin, her lawyer. He is intolerable to both of them. Jordan rambles on about Claire leading a lavish life despite having to move stealthily. Isn't she the Abbott's nanny? Ian queries. Jordan remarks, well, it seems like something has happened. She was really comfortable with Kyle Abbott when I saw them together. She appears to have fallen in love with him. She complains about the life she would have as the Abbott heir's wife. She seems to have forgotten everything she was taught. Ian helps her refocus on the information she discovered while pursuing Michael. According to Jordan, They had an analysis done on Sharon's medicines. They are aware of the PCP. Sharon begs Nick and Mariah to quit their overtly suggestive looks at home. According to Mariah, they simply want to know if she's all right. She is quite silent. She seemed resigned, according to Nick. Sharon is relieved that this will soon be finished. Sharon cautions that she must confront this head-on, but Mariah fears she is giving up. Nick requests some time. At that moment, Michael shows up with some news. The toxicology report on Sharon's drugs was returned by chance. Someone tampered with the medication, as Nick had suspected. Michael informs them that PCP can result in paranoia, violence, memory loss, and hallucinations. Sharon claims to have gone through each of those experiences. This makes sense to Mariah. How often have they voiced concerns regarding her prescription drugs? Nick is so apologetic. Sharon breaks down in tears. How did the drug end up on my pills in the first place if this is indeed what happened? Mariah inquires as to whether it might be an error. Michael doesn't think so. He assumes that when the prescription was filled, the PCP was added. Nick says they must find the truth about this. Michael claims that it clarifies Sharon's possible motivation for hurting Heather. According to Sharon, nothing changes as a result. The others object. Heather is dead, says Sharon. I'm accountable. Are you certain that the substance was intentionally placed there? The idea, according to Michael, is that she acted in ways she wouldn't have otherwise because of the poison medications. Who would do this? Mariah asks. Ian shouts in the motel room, damn it. It was not intended for them to learn about the tablets. How did this occur? Who pushed for this? He asks. Jordan heard that Nick Newman was the one. Ian didn't believe he was intelligent enough to go there at all. He advises Jordan to go back out there and make things right. According to Jordan, it cannot be reversed. The secret has been revealed. This is on you, Ian points out. You were careless. I should never have put my trust in you. Jordan feels insulted. Ian advises doing things yourself if you want them done correctly. She is unable to comprehend this in Sharon's home. Why would anyone want to give her drugs? Mariah and Michael advise her to consider the evidence. Sharon informs Nick that he has always trusted her, and that his intuition has been correct. According to Nick, he never will. She assures them that their assistance is crucial. For her, Nick will always go above and above. Never question that. Harrison approaches Summer at the Abbott mansion and gives her a hug. He is asked to sit between them by Kyle. Before Summer informs him that they have some news regarding Claire, he discusses his Christmas list. Are you coming over? Harrison says. Kyle claims that she was given a fantastic opportunity to work with Grandma Nikki at a large corporation. Harrison thinks this is fantastic, so when she comes to get him from school, they can go there. Kyle informs Harrison that although Claire would be delighted to show him around her new workplace, she must devote all of her time to it. Summer informs him that she will no longer be picking him up or dropping him off. Kyle affirms that she will no longer be his babysitter. His sadness is acceptable, they assure him. Harrison is happy that he will still occasionally see Claire. I adore her a lot. Victoria asks Claire if she's enjoying herself with Kyle at society. She claims to be. Her smile, Cole believes, says it all. They discuss how Victor used Kyle to reach Jack and how it was improper. Kyle's ability to put the incident behind him and be pleased for Claire has amazed Cole. She is happy that her parents approve of him. When it comes to Kyle and her family, she believes she has struck gold. Jordan tells Ian in the motel that he should not consider breaking their arrangement. At great personal peril, she has fulfilled all of his requests. He claims that since he freed her from prison, she has disappointed him. Jordan informs him that every plan has flaws, and that what matters is what you do afterward. Any suggestions? Ian asks. Oh yes, Jordan replies. You have done nothing to further my cause, while I have put a lot of effort into advancing yours. As she falls into the embraces of the young Prince Abbott, my niece is out there living the life of the new Princess Newman. Now it's your turn. He just waits for updates while sitting there. He needs to start fulfilling his part of the bargain. I'll bring this entire business crashing down on you unless you fulfill your promise to me. While Mariah, Nick, and Michael discuss the implications of the new information, Sharon at her house gazes off into space. According to Michael, they must determine how this occurred. According to Sharon, she has been absent for several months. According to Nick, she was drugged. Sharon explains the notion that someone intended to harm her and cause her to behave in this manner. To comprehend this, she needs some room and air. Michael isn't sure if that's a smart move. Ian, wearing sunglasses and a cap, comes out of the restroom at the motel. Jordan pushing his hand is not something he likes. With a gleam in his eye, Jordan implies that he is thrilled about this. Ian would have liked to hold off until he was prepared. I only hope that Genoa City's lovely residents are prepared for me. Mariah and Nick concur with Michael at Sharon's house. She can be in danger if her medications are targeted. Sharon refuses to go far. Mariah fears that she may vanish. This is a major revelation, according to Sharon. All she has to do is think. Nick and Mariah volunteer to accompany her. Sharon says she will be all right. Someone has interfered with my meds. Because of me, a woman is still dead. I must have some alone time. She then leaves through the door. Kyle goes to society with Claire, Cole, and Victoria. Claire gives Kyle a kiss before her parents leave. She wants to know if he's coming from work and how his day is going. Home, he says. Harrison was dropped off. He informs Harrison that he and Summer discussed her new employment. How did that happen, she asks. He claims that Summer felt it would preferable if his parents broke the news to him. Claire was quite explicit about wanting to inform him herself. According to Kyle, Summer wanted to present a unified front for Harrison. Therefore it was a subject of contention. She believed it was in his best interests. I hope you can comprehend. Claire inquires as to if she is still allowed to discuss herself with him. Of course, Kyle replies. He reveals that the youngster handled the news quite well. He is nearly as proud of her as he is. Victoria and Cole observe Kyle and Claire sharing a kiss outside. Their daughter should slow down, Victoria worries. She is dealing with a lot of things at once. Cole inquires as to whether she is still worried about working with Nikki. Hopefully, Victoria won't regret it. Sitting on a bench in the park, Sharon remembers the night Heather passed away. How did this come to pass? Who would harm me in this way? Jordan assures Ian in the motel that he will benefit from returning to society. According to him, she forced his hand. Those that do that typically don't have a good outcome. Jordan pledges to figure out how to deal with Sharon's current situation. Ian finds it amazing that they always end up getting back together after a heated argument. Jordan grinned and said, "Oh, Ian, we are unique." "Yeah, like an old married couple," he replies. "Almost," she says. He gives her hand a kiss. Nick, Mariah, and Michael are concerned about Sharon in society. Why she wouldn't want to use this evidence in court is beyond Mariah's comprehension. She will be devastated if she doesn't fight. Everyone will be. Nick wants Michael's opinion. They need to know a lot more, he says. According to Nick, Sharon's medication was tampered with. Before they attack once more, they must ascertain who and why.